Hello there and welcome back to Strange Antiquities. Now, last time we've done our day-to-day job of finding artifacts, processing them, like find out what they do and what they are, and helping customers out with said artifacts, solving their problems at the same time. That's our day-to-day stuff. It's very cool. I enjoy it. Now, in story stuff outside of the shop, turns out there's a whole bunch of ravens being flocking around around the city, and it seems to be wherever they congregate. I don't know if congregate is the right word. Possibly, I might be wrong. Wherever they are congregating, the people are finding a comatose body with black eyes. Now, I'm assuming that is tied to the storyline that we're getting in between days. Those little sections where we get like a card kind of thing, like at the end of the day, in between. Those are telling a story of a group of people. I don't know how big the group is, but some people who have found and dug up what I'm assuming is an artifact. And again, I'm assuming it's either they are using this artifact to take people out, or they have lost control of the artifact and it's running awry and they're trying to stop it. It's too early to tell. Genuinely. It could just be either. It could be both. It could be either. I don't particularly know. I'm sure we're going to find out the more we play. I'm very intrigued by this game. I really enjoy it. I would like them to do a third one, but I don't know what they could do for a third one. I'll be interested to know. I'll be interested to know your thoughts on it as well. Anyway, we are just going to jump straight back in. So please grab your favourite drinks and snacks, curl up something comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Strange Antiquities. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Right, so here we are we are actually on day 6. So we have 2 things to do at the start of each day. One, which is stroke Jupiter. However, he's asleep and I kind of don't want to wake him up. He's looking very cute and very peaceful there. We're going to leave him for now, because if I stroke him, I'm going to wake him up. So we're going to check out the other thing that we'll have to do here, which is our daily clue card, which we get at the end of each day. So this tells me, up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Now this indicates that we are in the mansion, not the... I don't think it would put up that thing. I thought it would put up thingy. We've got 2 maps now. We've got our main map, and we have the mansion. Oh, sorry, castle. I'll just look there. It's a castle, not a mansion. However, let's blast on with this. So, up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Now, first thought would be these stairs right here. Up the stairs, which brings us to this map. This part of the map, the first floor. Now, there is no left. Unless we're talking about that, first left, which is that, and then left again. And then second on the right. So this would be second on the right. One of these rooms maybe. Or am I completely out of touch here? What's that? Because if we go up these stairs, there are no lefts up until that point. Well, are we looking at the right stairs? Because there's quite a few different stairs here, isn't there? Because if we go up these stairs, that brings us out here. Then left, which would bring us to here. Left again, follow this corridor around to here. We'll be facing this way. Second on the right, the TV room. Okay. I'll accept that. I would love to know the indicate why it said... Why it didn't tell you the stairs. I suppose that's the puzzle, really. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used in some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Oh, lovely. A two-fingered snake ring. Okay. That is rather macabre. Should we put you in there? Because you look like, well, you're part of a hand. Oh, he's not awake. He's not awake. We're gonna wait until he's awake before we do the daily scratches. So, sorry. He's going back to sleep. I can never get any peace in my house when I'm trying to find time to do my writing. I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. What are you after? I heard you might be able to help me. A St. John's anvil. Okay. Bear with me. We need to look that up. Next page. St. John's anvil. That is a plant. Okay, these items have much in common with St. John's poppy plant of the same name, a fact that is reflected in their designs. They have quite different uses, however. Whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be tuned to filter out certain noises, but allow others to be heard still. Okay. So we're looking for... It has a flower design on it. Do we have anything with a flower design? I'm assuming it's probably in the hanging section. Do you have anything that looks like a flower? I mean, I'm going to say no for that. Also, I'm wondering, should I move these? Because we are... Do you know what? I'm going to move these up into here because they're done with. And it's going to thin out the herd a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, actually, yes, sorry. I thought I hadn't done that one. So let's put the hanging section in here. Let's put them as the thingies. These are the ones which have a downside to them, but not evil. And those can be the evil ones. Sounds like a plan. And plus it thins this herd out a little bit. So we don't have anything that looks like a flower. But I mean, got that. Got that. That's not a flower though. Unless I'm not looking for a flower. Do you want this? Would you like this plant? I can give you the plant. That's probably a bad idea. And definitely nothing in there. So I'm curious. I mean, we can look at the leaves. Because we don't have anything that looks like a flower. However, we've got stuff which has leaves on it. Could it actually be this? Because those leaves look similar. Look similar in shape. Nothing to remark. Scent and sound. Sounds are muffled in its presence. Okay. I didn't want to do that. Just a good touch. Polished, warm. Orange gemstone. Should we look at the gemstone? Orange gemstone. And I'm going to get the second book. we have another orange one? Because that's yellow and sometimes orange. Pale yellow. So we don't. I mean amber. Yellow or orange sometimes contain impurities. Fire, light, heat and life. I don't think that's the same one. I don't think that's the right thing. Anyway, up there. I'm going to try that because those leaves look similar and things are muffled. Correct. Alright. Got to look at all things. Right. Again, clues. Leaves and design are similar to the leaves in the sketch of the plant. Closer inspection reveals that it does indeed muffle sounds. Nice. There you go, my dear. I was going to say my lady. Worn as a pendant to dispel melancholy. Oh, Grey's Grace. They share the design of shadow catcher. Oh. Shadow catcher or dream catcher. I don't think I've seen a shadow catcher. And you are, let's mark you. You don't have a downside. Saint John's hand. Not hand. I don't, what? Anvil. I don't know. That being blurry, that looked like hand to me, and I don't know why. Right, so it doesn't have a downside to it, so it can be our lovely regular. So you can go up into this section, and down we go. And we're just going to keep the book open because we know we're going to need it for the next one. I'm sorry, Jupiter. Again, I'm waking you up. Quick strokes. Before you go too fully asleep. I'm not listening to you, my dude. I'm stroking my cat. You must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elverstone if you have one. Fair trade? What do you mean a fair trade? Also, Elverstone. Do I have anything about an Elverstone? We do. Elverstones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, a connection that is also reflected in their design. So we're looking for Selenic. What's the symbol for Selenic? So moon. So it's like a triangle, large to small circles. I must admit, I don't get. It's similar in design to Selenic. So, are we going to be up in here? Are we in the hanging section again? I mean, I don't know if that's evil or not. It has a not very nice looking eye. Okay, so are we looking for sorry, just close that. To put you up there for now. Stones. Shadowhold and Grey's Grace. So, okay. Shadow Catch and Shadowhold. Okay. Sorry, stone. Other than incurable ailments such as Braxis. Let's have a look at Braxis. Elverstone. Okay, that just takes us to Elverstone. Burning blood. Takes us back to Elverstone. Okay. So planetary, what the heck's a planetary metal? Excuse me, my dude, what's a planetary metal? Do I have any information on planetary metals? Selenic. I mean, moon. I mean, Selenic is moon. Would it be... Could it be that? No. Apologies. That's not that. Come on, have a look. Okay, it's that. Alright. I saw Selenic, moon. It was a complete guess. Also, planetary metal. Oh, okay. Metal is silver associated with the moon. I don't think I knew that, but I think I kind of knew that. You know what I mean? Like, thinking about it, silver bullets, like werewolves, moon, tied to the moon. Silver can kill a werewolf, either silver dagger, silver bullet, that kind of thing. So moon, silver connected, it kind of, yeah, it kind of checks out. I was expecting that to be, oh, we're doing a trade. Oh, I forgot you said you were doing a trade. I don't know what that is. Thank you. So you are gold, you can go up in that section. You're in golden colour, and we're looking at you, and you are not a Selenic totem, you are an Elverstone. We'll put you back up there. Shove you up there. You're not meant to be here. So you are an Elverstone. And you don't seem to have a downside, so you can stay as green. The bluey green that I've been picking. Okay, so yeah, it's planetary metal, so silver. Nothing to remark on that. Nothing to remark. Okay. Again, that was a complete guess. You can go back in there. Sorry. Oh, hello, Verona. Welcome back. I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Okay. An ambra. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They are slow to work, requiring several hours to have any effect. Through prolonged use, they can cause the whites of the eyes to turn black and the subject to become deeply disoriented. They produce a noctic field. Okay, I don't know any noctic fields. That fisherman that found yesterday has been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to go see if I can find anything out there. Be careful, my dear Verona. Verona's cool. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. Yeah, that makes you that guy. That kind of makes you that guy. It's a bloody minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Yeah, be careful, Verona. We like you. You're cool. So we have more information now about what could possibly be what's happening to these things. It mentions a noctic field. I'm assuming that's going to tie into thaumic fields. The Chthonic fields, diurnal field pattern. I'm assuming there's going to be other patterns for different things. Noctic as well. Interesting. Hello, Francis. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library and it does something to me. You found a pendant in the library and you just decide to wear it, especially in a town where there's artifacts that can do stuff. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a custic purifier, that this is the place to get one. Okay, are you gonna give me this necklace in trade for a custic purifier? Okay. A small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. Small tokens such as rings or amulets, perhaps submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, or cleansed of simple imbued curses or hexes. Of course, there is a limit to the effectiveness of this potion. So we're looking for a small topaz gemstone in a strong smelling liquid. I don't know how we're going to think that. Like... Smell like a rotten egg. It's green porcelain gold with white feathers. It's hard to tell because I don't know if there's a freaking topaz gemstone in there. It's got to, whatever this container is, it has to hold liquid. I don't think it's going to be that. Can't smell anything. Nothing to remark on that. I don't think it's going to be that. I don't think I have what you're after. Because none of these contain anything. The only thing I've got, some potent barley spirit. I don't know if that would smell like rotten egg. I'm going to try it. Or is it that? Has a strong odor and when I've shaken it, it rattles. Yellow paper, green glass, cork. It could be this. It rattles, so this looks like, it sounds like it could be thing. It has a strong odor. Try it. Yes. Okay. It's that one. I don't know how you're supposed to tell whether it's topaz in it. Oh. You know, I didn't even think to check of the symbol on that. The label bears a symbol for vinegar. Close inspection reveals there is a small object rattling inside. Okay, there you go. The holes in a valent are, we're talking about valent. The holes in a valent are of roughly equal size and spacing. They're used by the adventurers to help them find their way. A curious pulse can be felt where its power concentrates. I don't know if I have one of those. Also, you're not going to leave me the ring. Let's bring that down here. And you are a... purifier. Acoustic purifier. So, I'm very surprised about that. I didn't even think to check the symbol. Do we have that in there? Oh, vinegar. Okay. I didn't think we would have that. obviously vinegar must be part of the thormic stuff, liquidy stuff kind of thing. I'll accept it. There you go. Caustic purifier, you can go up there as well. Next customer, please. Again, sorry, I keep on waking you up every time they ring the bell. Simone Green. Are you related to Verona? I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. Oh, cool. Are we going to learn one of the secrets? Slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? These? Yes. I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depth. Okay. What do I need to open them? This journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Okay. Thank you. Let's have a look at that. Okay. Well, we'll have two of those. So alcove key, so I'm assuming it's this. We have a horned shackle. We have an evercant. No, I didn't want to put you back. I want to put you down there. It must be this, because that's a symbol right there. Look at that. Wait, hold on. What is that symbol? Protection. Okay. So, protection. And then it moons something. The writing is dense and spidery. Moon heart. Should we just try the moon heart? Correct. Nice. Okay, we have a hidden alcove. And we have more things. Let's shove you up there. We don't have space for all three of you, do we? We do. Okay. We have some tiles. Them on the counter. For now. And bring you on the counter for now. We can pick that. Can we bring you out there? I don't know if I need to bring you out or not. Let's leave. Okay, we have things. I'm just going to put you there, and I'm going to put you across the other side. Maybe decorate. Let's just decorate the place. It's fine. I don't know what you are. Are you going up? I mean, you made of wood. You got wood in you. And let's bring these tiles down and put you there. We're going to put you in the drawer with the other tiles. The other tile that I have. This one. Because I don't know where we're going to be, what order I have to put you in. Let's put you in there so we know where you are. And we can archive that. Nice. So we have extra oomph. Should we have a look at, let's have a look at that. It's warm to the touch. Has cool gems. Blue gemstones made out of gold. Has a silver ring. A symbol I'm not entirely sure about. It doesn't have a smell or sound to it. Nothing to remark on the thing. Okay. Love the fact that I've got the found our first little secret. I like it. Hello. Jim Wolf. Hello, Mr. Wolf. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. Tried St. John's poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I'd love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. A hearing charm. Okay, so I was going to give you something else. Actually, I don't know if I want to put you up there. I don't know, you know. I don't know where to put you. Sorry, it feels a bit cluttered up there. Right, sorry. Sorry, sir. I'm trying to mess around with stuff that I shouldn't be messing around with. A hearing charm. Simple trinket that amplifies sounds. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Okay, so it's looking for an animal that has good hearing. Bat? Do bats have good hearing? I know they don't have good sight. I'm going to try that. Correct. It's the only animal that I knew that has potential good hearing, because obviously I know they have bad sight, but they use echolocation, which means they've got to have good ears. It was a guess, a semi-educated guess. Its pendant is the shape of a bat, an animal known for its hearing. Close inspection confirms that it enhances hearing ability. Thank you, good sir. And we have information on a veiled fen. Veiled fen is brightly coloured in the light, but clouds over after a short period in total darkness. Brightly coloured in the light. Okay, I don't think I've got anything like that. They can be used to command attention from individuals or small groups of people. Public speakers sometimes use them as a substitute for charisma. Damn, alright. Some people need some extra help. Right, so let's just label you. And you can go green. And it is a hearing charm. Now, should I change the colour to blue? Because it doesn't necessarily have a downside. However, it has a nefarious purpose. Like it can be used in a not so good manner, like the rest of them. It's not fully evil, but can use for ill-gotten stuff. Is that right? Is that something we should have a look at? I don't know. I'm going to put it there for now. And let's close up shop. You go there. Okay. End day. I think we're in a good spot. We don't have anything else to check out right now. No more notes. Let's go jump into number 7. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. So yet they've definitely found a casket who's going around. Whatever's in this thing, or whoever's in this thing, is causing havoc. We need to do our drawing. I was wanting to go left. I was wanting to go the top route, but apparently it was going thingy. I don't know where this is going to take us. This is a lady. A dancing lady. Siren. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Okay. The maiden in the tower. Okay. Buried among the trees. Right. Good morning. I'm glad you're awake. Because you get your scriptures early this morning, Jupiter. So let's have a look at this. Now is this the tower? What's 32? The eye. Now is that a tower? The maiden in the tower points the way. Do we have any 22 Galfrey's tower? I was going to say, do we have any towers? Buried among the trees. Do we have any other towers? No. So let's find Galfrey's tower, 22. 22 Galfrey's tower. Buried among the trees. So she pointing... Calgarth Hall. I mean, that's the only tower that's mentioned. Unless we're looking for... this, but there's no maiden. But also there's like no trees either. Like, are these trees? In the courtyard? Let's try the courtyard. Apparently not. Neat hedgerows and worn pillars frame the space. Gravel crunches underfoot. The only sound of the otherwise quiet courtyard. There's no reason to linger. Okay. I don't know if we took damage from that or not. The maiden in the tower. Wait, are we looking for... try out some symbols? Do we have a symbol for maiden? Materials, elements, no. Mundane elements. Or potassium. Wait, potassium. Is that book there? Maiden. Which is not true. We're gonna frost, heat, ice, blessings. Okay, so nothing for maiden. Okay. So I don't know whether one of these, if we translated one of the symbols and it meant maiden, then we could use that, find that, and she points the way. But apparently not. Let's put you back down there. The maiden in the tower. Hardwick Tower. There's none of these other towers are mentioned other than Hardwick. Let's go back to the village. Been at 6. We're looking for wood, but buried amongst the trees. She's pointing left. Is that part of the clues? What's number 3? The barrows. Because they're next to trees. That's what I'm thinking. Everything that mentions maiden. No. Okay. These are actually really tricky. 27. Jacob's Folly. Buried amongst the trees. Apparently no. No, nothing. Lady Rosalind built the folly in memory of her husband, lost to the lake, so the story goes. Now it stands wind-worn and empty, overlooking the water. Check the turret just in case. Nothing but dust and old stones. Love doesn't leave much behind. Can you give me a hand? Can you give me a hint? Are we looking for like a name on the road? Woodcutt's Lane, Ferryman, Mill, Princess Street, Woodcroft, Ransom, Headley, Guild Street, Market Avenue, Fairfield, Stonewall, Ruskin, Oak, Hollowell. None of these reference Maiden. What's 14? Market Square. Mossy Wood. Guess. I don't know where the Maiden comes in. I was just guessing woods. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Okay. That's a unique looking hat. That's a unique hat. You are made of stone, so you can go in here as well. Should we start putting these in here? Put you down there. Let's start putting the ones in here. Clear some space because we're getting more and more artifacts. So we may as well do the ones that are like done with, put them to one side. I think they're all right up there for now. I'm running out of space a little bit. Anyway, Jupiter, my good champ, I'm going to have a look at this map again. Because I want to know where the Maiden comes in. Because it was in the Mossy Wood. The Pit. Keystone Manor, Blockhouse. Undermere Station. The Maiden in the Tower. I don't know where the Maiden in the Tower comes into play. Unless it's something to do with this. Gleeson, no, that's Gleeson Castle's not in Undermere. I failed that successfully because it was Mossy Wood. I just don't know where the Maiden in the Tower comes into play. Unless it's like something, you know, like one of these. Strange arrangement rocks, okay. Yeah, I can safely say I don't understand that one. I don't know where it was just a guess because it was woods. One of the few like sets of woods. But I don't know where the Maiden in the Tower points the way comes from. I don't quite get it. However, we're going to push on. And I'm going to put you back up there because we don't need you right now. We are going to get you out though. Get you ready for the day ahead. Let's open shop. Oh, Verona's back. Hello, Badass. I walked up to the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. Okay, what can I do for you? How can I help? I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm now on my way to Calgarth Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier and she said with the 2 women they found they were still in the same state as the others, in a trance and eyes all black. Is this we're dealing with an artifact, I'm assuming? Before we go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Okay, thank you. Oh, a letter. Okay. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside its door 3 days ago and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always has an ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter. But I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. Yours in faith, Anna Bryant. I mean, we don't have a customer right now. Do we want to go there? Should we go there right now? Should we go there right now? I know we normally leave these letters to the end of the day. I get the feeling we should go now. I'm getting that vibe. Let's go. So, abandoned house on the lakefront. We take a boat out the northern tip of Naylor Island. So northern tip up here. Row cross from there. Row cross. Second from the left in the row of 4. So that one. So we're in the right spot. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening, its antlers smeared with a dark red substance, and large melted candles pool out into the open floor on either side. Into the wooden floor on either side. That doesn't look good. That's not a good look. I wouldn't want that in my house. In the centre of the altar there's a small iron chest rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it's been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all. But after a while I noticed an inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. The voice of Sir Nunos. The only voice I have. Yes? Alright. There's the only thing but the voice in the title. I could have been wrong. The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. Can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. You know what? That cat's got a cute face. Jupiter, what do you think? What do you think of this cat? You're eyeing it as well. Do you not like it? I'm sorry. You gonna bap it? You are. Okay, so you don't like that. Okay. I'm not gonna put it next to you. Let's have a quick look at it. Also archive that. Right. Have a quick spine there. So it's made of gold with a light pink gemstone. Warm and smooth. The whole way across. No scent and sound. No inner perception. I'll put you up there and let's grab gemstones. Because it's a light pink, which is a moonstone, Selenic moonstone. Pearly opalescent, usually pink or off-white. Stone protection and enveloping night. It's a weird thing to be both. Strange to be both. And we have a cat. We have a cat statue though, which I don't think we're gonna. I mean, Moonstone Guardian. I mean, it has a moonstone in it, and it's a comforting guardian. I mean, that could be a moonstone guardian. Could probably lock that in, you know. Tentatively lock that in. Right. Sorry. Next customer, please. He gave him suspicious eyes there. Do you see that? I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition of your disposition. It is not my intention to bring your attention to the matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. For your part, a leaden heart of Thormic art. A lead heart, okay. I'm glad you deciphered that. Lead heart. What might you be? These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romantic interest and are sometimes given as wedding gifts. Cernunnos in his thingy form. Is that? Hold on. Cernunnos. He's the goat guy, isn't he? Actually, that doesn't help me out. I've come the wrong way. I've done the wrong thing. I'm sure he's like the stag kind of guy. He's non-human form. Bronze taught certain people. People got that already. Pagan god of the forest and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers or a stag. Often wearing, I'm assuming that's gonna be, he's gonna be like a goat. Oh, sorry, like a stag. Although, where's the sense of being watched comes into play. Also, can I... lighter than £2. Weighs slightly less than £1. I can only do one at a time, can't I? Slightly heavier than £0.5. Okay. I don't know if that's correct or not. Heavier than £2. Okay, that's got to be it. That has to be it. Because that's made of clay. It's textured with pointy ears. That's more than £2. That says. Hold on, that's not the right one. Cernunnos. Lead heart. God Cernunnos in his non-human form, they're heavier than they look to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. Clay is very modest. I'm gonna guess this has to be a lead heart. Correct. Nice. Using the index, I can remind myself that Cernunnos has antlers, suggesting his non-human form could be a deer. Using my weighing scales, I can confirm that the item is heavier than it looks. Smooth. We have Corvin's Might. Corvin's Might, sometimes called an Eagle's Gift, is an assassin's tool that makes use of Wixic power. Assassin's tool, that looks like it could be bad. When the warrior queen Corvin was surrounded and close to defeat, a gift came from her from an unlikely source. With it, she turned the tide of battle and the legend of the Bloody Queen was born. Okay, thank you, sir. Let's put that there. Let's shove you back before we forget. Can we move? Oh, we can move. We can move these. We can't lift them, though. Okay. I'll bring you the... I'm just going to leave them there. I mean, we'll have more space behind that we can deal with. Alright. Thank you, good sir. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Thank you very much. Okay. Are you an artifact? Are you something? It says mechanism. Now, are you? Do you go in there? I think you do. But it's the same thing, but we don't have... Oh, we can do a clicky click. And that one. Is that correct? In there? Yes? Nice! Okay, what does this do? We have another book. We have a book on curses. I'm going to put you there. And we have... whatever this is. Are you an artifact though? Let's put you down there. Let's have a quick check. Let's just shove that down. And let's just... Nice. Wait, can I take that out? No, I can't. Okay. So I could hide something in there if I wanted to hide something in there. I don't know if I need to hide something in there though. Also, I remember we've got these to check out as well. So let's have a look at this. Colour and composition. Green organic material. Wood. More wood. That's hard. Thin and delicate. Thin and delicate. Nothing to remark on this other than it sounds hollow when tapped. Is it a maraca? Nothing to remark on any of it. So it has a hollow item. Okay, I don't know if you're an artifact or if you're not. I'm going to put you there. Because I don't know if you're an artifact or if you're a secret to something else. You know what I mean? Actually, let's also have a look. Let's close that book. Put that to one side. Let's have a look at this one. On curses and their effects, a brief overview by Dr. F. Robertson. Blackheart. The heart of the sufferer feels constricted as though it is clamped in a vice. The skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually, death will occur. Braxis. Characterized by a necrosis of the flesh, the afflicted will feel no pain, but the scarring has no cure. While those affected appear... Oh, sorry, Breath of Lyra. While those affected appear to be able to breathe normally, they feel as though they are choking. The subject has a sensation of burning from the inside out. It is rarely survived, and those that do never fully recover. Morgan's Insanity. A poison of the mind. Very succinct. Those suffering from this curse speak of increasingly vivid nightmares. That's Noctic sight. Sapphire Curse. Marked by a telltale blue tint to the eyes, those under this curse are plagued by waking hallucinations. Tormund's Paralysis. Affects the mouth and tongue so that speech becomes impossible. Oh, okay. So we have another book to deal with. We've got secrets. We've been finding secrets as well. I like it. Jupiter. Thank you very much, my good sir. Eli. Oh, hello, Eli. Our illustrious owner. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. By all means, we're having fun in here. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens in the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. There's been quite a few other people, though, at the minute. They said it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. So where are you going now? I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford in the Bodleian Library. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. Yeah, I'm doing alright. We're doing okay here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him to a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. I mean, I could give him a Palliance. Would you like a Palliance? He likes horticulture. Palliance is a good thing to have. Scythian charm. Next page. Scythian charm. All the Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. They're used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold but warm and tingly to the touch while it's raining. Okay, do we have anything made? We need something made out of wood. I mean, those are made out of wood. I mean, we didn't think of that one. Pleasant scent that reminds me of the forest. A green gemstone, a dark wood yew perhaps. Nothing to remark. Pleasant scent. Hard and cool. Rough. Okay. It changes with the weather, usually quite cold but warm and tingly at the touch while it's raining. So it's raining right now, so it's definitely not that, because that thing is warm and tingly and not you. Planetary metal it says as well, didn't it? Use of the planetary metals, no two are identical. So the planetary metal will be silver. Is it silver and gold? With gold for the sun? So we need, it's wood and gold, or wood and silver. I mean, could be that. Wait, could it be this? Warm and vibrating with energy. Nothing to remark on that. Nothing to remark on that. Gold and silver, planetary metals. Okay, all the Scythian charms are carved out of wood, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. I'm going to try that. I think that might be right. It is right. That old one, the wood, threw me off. The item is made of gold and silver, planetary metals. The leaves hint at the horticultural use of the item. The close inspection reveals the item vibrates in the wet weather. That's cool. And you give me information on a diverging book. A book? Hook. A diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind of another. If done with skill, the third party may have no realization that the thought was ever there at all. But it's all too easy to leave a mind in disarray. Even when approached with care, the unanchored thoughts are easy to lose track of. They have a single gemstone from each of the 3 thaumic branches. Okay. That first one actually sounds like a proper evil. And you are a Scythian charm. And you are good. No downside to you. A Scythian charm. I like it. And you can go in the hangy section. And you go in the good hanging section. Just like that. So. Here's away for a few more days, Jupiter. You're alright hanging out with me though, aren't you? Francesca Robertson. Hello, welcome back. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. Okay. Can I help? I'm finding out they'll become violent if they aren't restrained, and they always try to leave. Where they're trying to go to, though. If nothing else, Dranthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them. But if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. Okay. A restful mether or witch's finger. We have a choice. I think one's going to be bad. I think witch's finger is probably going to be bad. Witch's fingers are said to be the severed digits of the Witch of Undermere. They're capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. Most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that's cured some and finished off others. I mean, these kind of look like witch's fingers. Are they real severed fingers? Surely not. Makes me feel uneasy. I don't like it. Nothing to remark on the smell or sound from them. Hard and somewhat rough. Hard and worryingly sharp. Leathery. Gold snake ring. I mean, I get the feeling those are probably witch's fingers. Let's not deal with that. Let's not. Restful methods, I think the thing we're actually looking for. A mether is a thaumaturge's link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Dranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on a different properties depending on the type of mether. Ooh, I have one of those. See that? This particular type can be used to enter a meditative state and bypass the rushing clutter of consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. So we have some methers right here. We have 3. So which one is restful? Made out of wood. Hard and rough. A sharp aroma. Nothing to remark. Sharp aroma, what does that mean? Again, another sharp aroma. Hold on. Gold paint. Wood. Oak, if I'm not mistaken. Engraved with a leaf. Nothing to remark on the feeling. And then you. Nothing to remark on that. It has strong odor, sharp but not entirely unpleasant. Uneven texture on the gems. Rough wood. Dark purple gemstone and made of wood. Dark purple gemstone. So let's have a look at dark purple. Calming stone of peace and safety. That kind of rings a bell. If that's got peace and safety. A restful mether. Turtle camp can use to enter meditative state in battle past rush cut. I mean, should we try that one? Yes, that's the restful one. This item resembles a drinking cup in the sketch. There's several embedded iron-like gemstones, stones of peace, which hint at its ability to induce a meditative state. It's a valid thing there. So the other two I don't particularly know. A bones guard. Small item known as a bones guard can be placed in any liquid to render it safe to drink. King Cedric the Meek was well known to be terrified of being poisoned, and so always drank from the same goblet, and always placed a bones guard inside. He was stabbed to death in 1203. These objects bear the mark of the antidote. Oh, and okay, that's got to be a clue to the symbol. So that is a restful nether. I'm assuming the other ones are not, or for different purposes. Restful nether. Again, no downside to you, so you can stay that colour. You can go back up there. And then you can go there. And you can go there. So there are our nethers. I'm assuming they have different properties. Nice. We're getting there. We like it. Next customer, please. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome back. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Nice to know you customers appreciate you. Oh, was that it? Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, and end of day. Alright. Jupiter, one last set of strokes. Do you really not like that? Can't give it to him. Do you really not like that? Although I'm wondering, do you... Okay, so you don't like anything next year. Okay. I thought it was just the cat. Hold on, you don't go there, you go there. I thought it was just the cat thing. Hello. Right. More progress. We've found some secrets. Secret little things. Let's go to the next day. We're not going to do the next day because we're shortish on time. 2 days is good at the minute. End of day 7. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Oh, we'll just learn about the diverging hook. Let's do a drawing. No idea what we're drawing right here or where it's going to lead us. That is a chess piece. That is a rook. Or a tower. I'm closest to the sunset but furthest from the sunrise. Well, it rises in the east. Okay. Why is that? Why is it open to that? That's not where I left that book. Also, is that the resonant compass? Why is it in the restricted section? Also, it's a nice day outside. Okay. I completely forgot to tidy up last night, so that book is staying there for now, and we'll have that. However, we're going to leave that. Jupiter's asleep, so we're going to do this without waking him up. We'll leave that till next time. Let's go Big Me. I'm very intrigued as to what's going on with this story, like the outside story, the whole load of hinky stuff going on. And I'm not sure whether we are going to be directly involved. Weirdly as well, we haven't come across that many negative, like artifacts with negative effects. I don't think I have any red. I've got no evil artifacts right now, which is strange to me. I was expecting a few more. I genuinely was. We might uncover more later on. But I think the only potentially evil ones are here under lock and key. That kind of... Those scream... If you're going to lock something away, you would lock away the dangerous ones, wouldn't you? I don't know if these are going to be dangerous. The other two. Because that one's nice. Those ones I don't know. Some things look evil, but don't have like actual evil uses. I'm curious as to how many of these, how many evil artifacts we're going to actually find. Genuinely. So anyway, we're gonna obviously deal with that card down on the desk in the next episode. We're gonna do that first. Obviously sort out Jupiter with his scratches and scritches. I don't think he's gonna be awake when we're thinking. We might have to wake him up just to stroke him. It might just have to happen. Found secrets. We found 2 things. We found a hidden alcove, and we found our way into the secret door in the secret drawer that rises up out of the desk, out of the counter and thing. Found some cool stuff in there, including that book on curses. I'm assuming we're going to be dealing with curses at the same time as well. Also, this weird artifact. So I don't know if that's an artifact or if that's something that we need to use on something else. I'm not particularly know. But overall though, still thoroughly enjoying it. I hope you are too. If you have enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. However, if you want to go above and beyond on said support, you can opt into the membership stuff. If you grab a tier 1, you get your name up on the wall. If you grab a tier 2, you get your name up on the wall and you get early access to the videos. Should you be interested in that, great. If not, don't worry about it. As I always say, memberships are always optional, never mandatory. Also, please remember to be a light in the dark for someone, because you never know when a single act or word of kindness can change someone's day or life for the better, or in ways that you may never understand or never even know about. Remember to be a punk rocker as well. If you know, you know. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.